to the BMO Center quadruple. All right, welcome everybody to Westwood Rink number 1. My name is Seth Hyde. Glad to have you joining us for the 4th and final round robin game of this tournament. This is between Blue Everest Academy and the Cajones Crease Crashers. Two teams fighting for a spot in the knockout round. And before the game begins, I got to give a shout out to Kieran Manning, watching back in Newfoundland and Labrador. He's the next member of a AAA squad from that family. His cousin is Nathan Stanley on the Cajones Crease Crashers. So he's the next member of that family that will be playing AAA, I'd say. Skated on the ice with my under 15 team to open up our provincials. And let me tell you, he could probably take my spot on that team already. And he's only 6 years old, I believe. So as it stands right now, the Crease Crashers are in 4th place. If they win this game by 5 goals, they move up to spot number 3, which would make them face Northern Hockey Academy tomorrow. And if Blue Everest wins this game, the Crease Crashers fall back down to spot number 5. So lots of different scenarios that could happen, and Blue Everest would move up one. right, so both teams ready to go to kick off game number 4 of both of their journeys to greatness in the Bauer Spring Shootout Hockey Tournament. Glad to have you joining us for the 4th and final game of this round robin. My name is Seth Hyde. Happy to have you with us for this game here tonight, a late one in Newfoundland and Labrador, 9:30. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. 8:30, sorry, in Newfoundland and Labrador, not 9:30, but still pretty late. There's Radovsky trying to get it to the net. McCarthy flips it out, but the play is blown dead with 14:35 left to go in the first period. So Blue Everest are one of their venues is the host venue of this tournament. The Sports Village is where they play out of. So it must be pretty cool for them as that's covered up in goal by Kapur. So a few names of people who played in this rink. Mitch Marner played for the Patriots, who are the team that play out of this arena. Justin Williams, 3-time Stanley Cup champion, Mr. Game 7 they call him, 7 goals, 7 assists in 7 Game 7s. He also played out of this arena, this very building, with the Patriots and the Vaughan Kings. There's also many other players, Tyler Toffoli, Sean Couturier, and who knows who'll be the next great one to come out of this building. Thrown around the boards, and it will hit the netting, and we got another whistle. So a slow pace start to this one. And once again, we'd like to thank all the viewers for tuning into this tournament this weekend. Wouldn't be possible without you guys, so thank you so much for all the supports throughout this week and the season. And we finally got a better setup. So we're right on center ice for this one, for your guys' viewing pleasure. Here's Connor Healy trying to get it in, but Wu clears it away. Now stepping in is Valhalla, trying to take it back from Alex Abbott. Abbott shoots, et c'est le but! Alex Abbott, et c'est 1-0 for the Cajones Crease Crashers. And in case you're wondering why I said it in French, that's for you, Tessa. Alex's mom is French-Canadian, and Alex Abbott has scored. And it is 1-0 for the Crease Crashers. He said in the restaurant, he said, I'm going to score, Seth, so you can say it in French. And he kept his promise. And now my French teacher will be very proud. Here's Korn right off the draw, taking a shot on Kapur, but he gets his blocker out to save that one. Here's Jack Clark trying to get it. Now New trying to take it back. Down around the boards. Horrible gonna chase. Horrible trying to get it ahead. It's Max McCarthy who intercepts. McCarthy trying to clear. Goes to Korn. Korn, side roll pass up to Radovsky. Radovsky went for a shot, blocked in front. Now Sun and Radovsky battling for it. McCarthy trying to get it as Hornbull trying to clear it. New gonna chase. Now Stanley's gonna get there first and dump it back in. Korn trying to get the puck. Radovsky leaves it for Korn. Korn with Radovsky down low. Radovsky backhand feed in front. McCarthy gets it. McCarthy shoots just wide of the net. Finds its way out to Stanley. Stanley. Pass to Radovsky down low as the Crashers look to cycle it, but Hornbull going to intercept. Hornbull trying to clear it up to McCarthy, and now Radovsky moves in. Radovsky gets it to Korn, but it got intercepted, and New takes it back the other way. New. Pass across, it goes to Forstier, sorry. And now here's Nathan Stanley, takes it up ice, dances around one, and he'll dump it down around the boards. Picked up at the other end. Siu Good Losing it down low to Josh House. Tried to go for a wraparound. House with Cole out at the point. House twisting away. Sends it out front to Cole. Turned over to Witherall, who plays it back into the zone. Now House. House to the point to Witherall. Witherall tried to get it back to Cole, and now it's off to the races. Valhalla laying the pressure on. Down low, it's Gavin Miller trying to take it to the net. Baker trying to keep it in. Josh House. He's going to intercept it from Blay. House. Oh, lovely pass. It's Witherall all alone. A shot saved by Kapur. Here's Walsh being pinned up against the boards. Everest try to break it out of their own end, and I gotta say, Everest got some pretty cool jerseys. Back into the zone it goes. Cole out to Miller. Miller takes a look, lifts it ahead to Walsh. Liam Walsh trying to take it to the net. It's Alex Abbott. He's looking for the puck. Miller sent up ice to Sullivan. Sullivan takes it to the goal. Shot, toe drag, turned away by Kapur. Out to the point. Gue couldn't get to it. Sullivan takes it to the net. Sullivan trying to bring it all the way to the goal. It works its way back. Jack Clark has the puck, has a look. Backhand pass to Healy. Breaks it out to Sullivan. Goodness, these guys came ready to play. Sullivan, and what a diving block by Gue to make that beautiful play. Another shot on net by Sullivan. Everest looked to clear, out to Healy. Gue putting the pressure on. Masters. Blue Everest defense have done a great job of holding the Crashers off. Played off the boards by Blanchard. Shot on net goes just wide. Picked up at the other end by Jamuse. He's gonna ice that one down, and with 9:36 left to go, it is 1-0 for the Crease Crashers off a Alex Abbott goal. Here's New. Find its way out to the point. Stanley tried to keep it in. It's lost to Corn. If you remember last year, Nathan Stanley played the Atlantic Cup with the Kona's Crease Crashers with a broken thumb. And it's McCarthy on the rebound. He scores. The one-leg bandit strikes again. And it's 2-0 for the Crease Crashers. So Max McCarthy off the rebound. His third goal this tournament and his third of the day. And I think that injury awoke some kind of monster in Max McCarthy. Here's Forestier. Trying to bring it into the zone, but it's lost to Cole. Witherall dumps it down. It's picked up at the other end. Marcal getting it into the zone. Forestier on the outside, but it's called for offsides. Ooh, that rhymes, folks. Maybe we can make a poem about that. Wu wins the face-off, but it was turned over to Kellen Sullivan. Sullivan down around the boards. Abbott is chasing. Alex Abbott. Lost to Sullivan. Abbott moves in. Out to Wu. Stick lifted by Masters. Here's Sun. Down around the boards to Blay. Blay trying to take it up ice. Lost Masters. Gives it to Clark. Jack Clark bringing it ahead. He takes it to the net. Cuts to the outside. Clark back down around the boards. Blay trying to get it. Masters with Abbott waiting for the puck. Goes to Abbott. He moves around one, moves around two. Abbott shoots just wide. Goodness, he really wants me to speak a lot of French here in this game. Put back down into the corner. It's Sun who's going to intercept. Now Korn gonna try to take it away. Wu takes it up ice. And now it's a 2-on-1. Valhalla gets his stick lifted by Clark. Around the boards to Baker. Here's Clark playing it up ice. McCarthy brings it in on net. Sullivan going to the net. Shoots, rebound, freed in front. Korn tried to get it. Fantastic stop by Kapur. Sullivan tried to go low. Now here's McCarthy with wheels going back into the zone. Gets it intercepted, and now it's a rush the other way for Blue Everest Academy. Valhalla loses it to Radovsky, and now we got an odd man rush the other way. Radovsky, McCarthy, Koren! He scores! Davis Korn off some highlight reel passing, and it is 3-0 for the Cojones Crease Crashers. Triple threat going into the zone, and on the counterattack, they grow their lead to 3. That line going to work once again. 8 points so far this weekend for them. They have really been lighting it up. Hornbull loses it to Ethan Cole. Cole around the boards to Witherall. Witherall takes it up ice. Banked off the boards. House gonna chase it down. Walsh in front of the net. Oh, it just got away. Now Ethan Cole bounced over his stick. It's a 3-on-1. Back the other way come Blue Everest. Turning away is Jamuse, but Ethan Cole making up for the bobble at the other end. A great back check from him. Really runs in his blood. He's come from a long string of great hockey players. He executes a fantastic back check. Miller trying to hop on the puck. Pass across to Forestier. Kept in by Freeskin, but is called for offside. Here's Clark getting away from New. Healy lost it. Masters gets it back. Masters sent up the middle. Abbott trying to win it back. Abbott chasing the puck down. Healy tries to bat it out of midair. Masters is going to chase. Here's Jack Clark. Has it down behind the net. New looking for it, but Clark takes it up ice. Here goes Jack Clark. It's a 3-on-2. Clark to the outside, brings it back, throws on goal. Sullen tried to tip it in. Masters shot from the point. Lots of traffic in front. Abbott puts it wide. Here's Healy. Down low, Abbott trying to get it. Sullivan out to Clark, and it just rolls away from him. Masters going to take it over. Ryan Masters up the middle to Sullivan. Sullivan banked off the boards. McCarthy waiting in the middle. Now Marcal pins him up against the boards. Here's Masters. Almost kept it in, but it finds its way down the ice. And it will be an icing call with 5:05 left to go in the first period. 3-0 is the score for the Crease Crashers. And in the tournament rules, there's a mercy rule. So if you score 5 goals, it doesn't show up on the board and it doesn't count. So let's say the Crashers win this game 7-0. It'll only count to a +5 in their goal differential. So they can really only go up to 5 goals. And if they do win by 5, they will push up to 3rd place. And I believe that'll make them have the later game tomorrow. Stanley off the boards. McCarthy lifts the stick. Korn trying to take it back. Stanley moves in. Now Korn comes in to help. Sun turning around. He got Blay at the other end. Baker sent across. Thrown on goal. Broderick makes the save. That's the first shot he's faced so far in this one. So it looks like Nathan Stanley is going to be going to the penalty box for 2 minutes, and it's for cross-checking. So for the first time this game, Blue Everest Academy are on the power play. Out to the point, ripped on net by Davies. Shot just goes wide. Blue Everest have had lots of chances. It's just Crasher's defense has shut them down. They probably would have way more shots on target. Going up to Cole. Cole, he's going to shoot that one down the ice. Davies is going to chase. Kapura leaves it for Davies. Davies has it down low. Turning away from the forechecker, Josh House. Sent across. Coming in on goal, blocked by Gavin Miller. What a brave soul he is. He'll feel that one in the morning. Walsh gets it up to House. House tips it down. Hornbull up ahead to New. New takes a shot, blocked. Walsh turns and fires and gets it out. Liam Walsh, the hero of the game earlier this morning. With the tip-in goal, that was, of all tip-in goals, to win that one for the Crashers and keep their playoff hopes alive, as Forestier is going to chase it down, and that's going to be a too many men on the ice call against Blue Everest, and it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey for 53 seconds. Abbott wins it out to Masters, but pouncing right on the puck is Vahala. Collision there on open ice, and we got another penalty. It's going to be 4-on-3. But who got the penalty? It's Ryan Masters. So there's going to be lots of room out there on the ice. That was a weird penalty. There was 3 or 4 players that all fell down at the same time. But it is going to be Ryan Masters heading to the penalty box for 2 minutes. And it's going to be 4-on-3. So lots of room out on the ice. Face off one through. Carson Meade has it. Kills off a bit of time and gets it down the ice. There's Friskew. Friskew, pass ahead. It's a 3-on-2. Cutting to the outside is Friskew. Tried to get it to Wu. It hit off the side of the net. And it's corralled by Meade. Tipped by Sullivan. Natural instinct for him to bat at the puck. He's quite the baseball player. Here's Friskew. Has the puck at the hash marks. Sent up ice, but Clark reads the pass. Clark takes it in. Cuts across. Shoots just over the net. Now here's Wu. Trying to clear it out. Turned over at center. Markow. Lovely pass ahead, and it's a breakout opportunity. Vahala threw it on Broderick, and that was stopped. Now coming out is Vahala. Goes for the wraparound. Oh, what a play by Jack Clark. Gets his stick out, and I guess you could say he made the stop. Here's Korn over to Radovsky. We're back to 4-on-4. Radovsky shoots and scores. Matthew Radovsky, and it's getting waved out. Penalty coming up. It's going to be interference against Davis Korn. So Davis Korn gets goaltender interference. Radovsky's goal is called off, and it is still 3-0 and another player in the box. So no goal on the play. Goalie interference call against Davis Korn. Unlucky for him. And we'll let the video reviewers on the stream go back and look at that when we had a controversial call earlier in the day against the Minnesota Blades, where A backhand shot hit the back bar and it went in, but nobody saw it except for the player and the defender on the Crease Crashers. But then the next counterattack the Blades had, they went down and scored anyway, so they made up for it. Here's Blay coming in on Broderick. He gets his stick out to poke that one away. Now thrown out front. Gu gets his stick lifted. Toe drag move by Baker. He's wrestled to the ground. Find its way down the ice, and it's 5-on-3 here for 2 more seconds, and now it's 5-on-4. Baker sent it across, nobody home. Now Forestier over to Blay. Turned over, and now it's McCarthy bringing it in on net. Max McCarthy shoots, and it's saved. Lovely stop in net by Kapoor. Max McCarthy almost had his second shorthanded goal of the game, and with exactly 1 minute remaining, the score is 3-0 for the Crease Crashers. Blue Everest looking to put one into the back of the net here as they take it up ice. Here's Clark trying to get it out. Blanchard shoots, rebound, and Jack Clark comes to the rescue once again. Almost managed to put one past Broderick. And him and Nathan Cowler are 2 goalies that it's not easy to put pucks past, so Blue Everest are doing something right, causing havoc whenever they get into the Crasher zone. Here's Davies. Takes it back into his own end. Lost it to Witherall. Witherall trying to break it out in front of the net. Giving up the middle, here goes Jamuse. Up to Hornbull. Hornbull around House. Jamuse shoots, and that's blocked by Carson Mead. Mead clears it down the ice, and that's gonna do it for our first period of play. The final score after 1 is 3 for the Crashers and 0 for Blue Everest Academy. So Blue Everest far from out of this one yet. Still 30 minutes of hockey left to go. It only takes 1 goal to get back into the game, but the Crashers doing a great job defensively. So Davis Korn had to wait for 2 more seconds to come out of the box. And we are underway for the second period of play. My name is Seth Hott. Glad to have you joining us live from Westwood Rink number 1. Connor Healy flies out of the bench. Wu shoots just over the net. Here's Friskew. Dumps it back in. Turned over to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to take it ahead for Skew. Lost to Sullivan. Now Alex Abbott brings it to the net. Abbott. Sullivan! Oh, what a pass and what a shot. It just goes over the net. Here's Healy. Bringing it on goal. Just tried to slip it out in front. Now Sullivan. Helping Stanley keep it in. Healy gonna chase it down. Healy trying to pick up the puck on the boards, but the ref lost sight of it. And there will be an offensive zone face-off for Blue Everest. Out to the blue line, it's Miller. Shot blocked, Miller takes it back in. Miller, down around the boards, Blay tries to get it, Sun. Finding its way out to McCarthy. In front, Korn, great move, gets it to Radovsky. Radovsky back out in front, and it's just barely covered up by Kapur. Beautiful stop from him. Quick as a cat and twice as deadly. And he just gets the glove out and makes the save. Here's Sun. Trying to take it up ice. It's poked away by Korn. McCarthy up the middle. Hugh. McCarthy gets it to Radovsky, but it rolls off his stick. Back out front. McCarthy shoots just wide of the net. Here's Sun. Lost down low. Radovsky gets it to Korn. Korn trying to shovel it out front, but it's turned over to Forestier. Forestier up the middle to Hornbull. Now lost to Hugh. Tried to get it to Hornbull. Oh, what a nice pass that was. And now Hornbull, and Miller takes him down behind the net, and that's going to be a penalty against Gavin Miller. He's going to go to the penalty box for holding, and Blue Everest are on the power play once again. They're down by Witherall. And now Blanchard gets it up ice. Sent ahead to Baker. Intercepted by Jack Clark. Clark trying to bring it to the net. Here's Walsh. Clark looking for it. It's Masters who's going to take it. Jamuse trying to get it on the boards. Walsh lifts the stick. Now Clark up to Witherall. Witherall shoots it on net, and that one's saved by Kapur with 12:09 left to go in the second. It's 3-0 for the Cojones Crease Crashers. Here's Abbott trying to shovel it to the front of the net. Stick lifted, Abbott gets it back. Abbott trying to take it to the net. It's turned over to Wu. Wu bringing it up the other way, turning around. Trying to get it out to Markow. And now here's Sullivan trying to take it in on net. Abbott just barely caught off sides. And it will be a face-off just outside of Cojones' offensive territory. Here's Abbott trying to get it. It goes to Stanley. Stanley back down into the zone. Abbott gonna chase. Here's Friskew. Lost on the board to Markow. Sullivan gets it out to the point to Meade. Meade shoots, and it's redirected away in goal by Kapur. Now here's Cole trying to keep it in. It's Fahala who will intercept. Sullivan has it behind the net. Played around the boards. Hornbull trying to chase it down, but Ethan Cole is going to get there first. Jack Clark up the middle. It goes to Sullivan. Now here's Abbott losing it to Valhalla. Clark will intercept. Jack Clark trying to take it to the cage, but Valhalla's gonna keep it into the zone. Clark trying to break it out of his own end. We're back to even strength. Cole trying to send it ahead to Abbott. It just rolled away from him. Here's Cole. Tried to throw it ahead. Abbott goes for a change. Up the middle to Hornbull. Hornbull going to the net, and Jack Clark pokes it away. There's Forestier being pressured by Corn, and Corn was quite the player during Atlantics there last month in April. And now he's quite the player in this tournament too. He just hits the post, but on the rebound he scored. On the second time of asking, Corn dives back out in front of the net, and he makes it 4-0. That's his second goal of the game. Yeah, as I was saying, during Atlantics, he really got let out of the cage or something. And ever since then, he hasn't come down off that high skill level, and he's continuing here in this tournament with his second of the game and his fifth of this tournament, leading the Crease Crashers in goals. But here's McCarthy, shoots, a save by Kapur. He's been peppered with shots, and he's managed to stand tall in goal. Clark banked off the boards. He cuts back around. Clark tried to get it to McCarthy. That's lost on the boards. Here's Gu, losing it to Clark. Clark, and Broderick's glove just flew off. That's going to make the blooper reel, folks. He went to block Sun from getting to the puck, and Sun knocked his glove off, and Broderick had to go retrieve it. So blooper reel there for Seth Broderick. And now here's Gu, taking it up the middle. He tries to shoot, and now, oh, what a move by Forestier. It just got away. Here's Walsh. Walsh jumping it down. Now Witherall trying to pressure it. House gets it out to the point to Stanley. Beautiful move. Stanley takes it in and shoots. A save by Kapur. Here's Abbott getting it out to Miller, trying to backhand it into the zone. Yu losing it. Ethan Cole trying to get the puck. Miller closing down the lane. It goes out front. Wu trying to get it, getting it out to the point. Stepping in and shooting. It's blocked. Now Alex Abbott takes it up the other way. Abbott, it's a 2-on-1 with Sullivan. Abbott shoots, blocked, rebound. Couldn't get it on net. Now Davies turns it over at center. Thrown on goal by Sullivan, goes wide. Abbott out to the point to Miller. He's going to chase now. Here's Davies. Back around the boards to Miller. Niu takes it. It's a 2-on-1. Niu and Wu. Over to Wu. It just got away. And I got to say, Ric Flair would really like Wu's last name. As we all know, Ric Flair's catchphrase is Woo! So he'd really enjoy that one. Sullivan breaks it up the middle. Here's Healy, taking it to the net. Toe drag, what a shot. Just goes wide of the net. Here's Clark, trying to take the puck, and now here's Masters. Masters, up the middle, Clark. Feeds it ahead to Corn, and just too much muscle on that pass, and it gets ahead. Marcal, losing it behind the net. Corn. Got sandwiched between two players there, but looks like he'll be okay and finds its way down the ice, and it's a foot race. Masters being caught up by Valhalla, but Masters will get there. Gets it to McCarthy. McCarthy trying to get it ahead. It's Hornbull losing the puck. Now Masters is going to get it. McCarthy trying to get it to Corn. Corn with another diving play. Already scored a goal like Superman, and now he made a pass like Superman. Here's Masters to Witherall. Witherall taking a shot. It trickles to the net. Brodowski throwing it back out front. Rebound. Witherall to Corn, and it just gets away. Here's Forestier. Trying to drive it to the net. It goes to Hornbull. Backhand feed across. Now Witherall lifting the stick of Valhalla. Coming out in front. Backhand shot blocked. Blay shoots. Rebound. And Broderick managing to hang on. Beautiful save from him. Saving more than a Walmart coupon. That was a beautiful stop. And it's still 4-0 for the Crease Crashers. Mead giving it up to Witherall, lost to Sun. Now taking it back in. Stanley gets it stolen away from him. Stanley has it behind the net, gives it to Mead. Mead fans on the pass. Trying to take it up ice. Witherall trying to poke it through. And it's a hooking call against Josh Jamuse. He'll go to the penalty box for 2 minutes, and it's for hooking. And the Crashers are on the power play for the first time this game, actually, because every time they've gone on the power play, it's always been 4-on-4. And I gotta say, Blue Everest, despite being down 4-0, they have not given up, not once, and you gotta respect their work ethic. Trying everything they can to at least put the puck in the back of the net. And even if they can't do that, they're gonna try to come off with sweat dripping off them after every shift. And even if they lose, they still consider that a win. Here's Abbott to Healy. Healy out to Miller. Miller has a look. Waiting, he gives it over to Healy. Healy shoots, and it's easily gloved down by Kapur. Great chance by Healy. Corn plays it down low. Davies out to McCarthy. McCarthy getting away. It goes to Miller. Down to Corn. He got Radovsky down low. Corn, Radovsky, Corn. Oh, great effort. And now can Miller get there? Yes, he can. Getting it into McCarthy. McCarthy out to the point to Ethan Cole. Cole back down to Corn. Corn gives it to Radovsky. Radovsky back out in front to Corn, shot wide. And now here's Radovsky with it behind the net once again. Radovsky waiting. Radovsky still with the puck. Gives it to McCarthy. McCarthy comes in, down to Radovsky, in front to Corn. It just got away. Now Niu's gonna clear it down. Clark left to chase. Jack Clark trying to get away from Wu. 20 seconds remaining. It's Clark battling for the puck. Goes to Radovsky, banked off the boards. Mead intercepts. Now we got McCarthy. Gives it to McCarthy. Bringing it in on net. Still taking the puck in on goal. McCarthy got Radovsky in Gretzky's office. There's going to be another penalty coming up here against Blue Everest. Corn trying to take it to the goal, and it's going to be a slashing call against Blue Everest Academy. So it is Bailey Davies going to the penalty box. And just as they killed off the last one, the Crashers are back on the power play once again. Stanley trying to get it down, but it's Hornbull looking for a shorthanded goal. Hornbull in, pass across, off the post. Oh, what a shot by Forestier. That was a thing of beauty. And the goaltender's best friend saves Broderick there. But what a play by Blue Everest, especially on the penalty kill. Lost down low, tried to get it to Witherall, and it's cleared back down. Mead is gonna chase. Seth Broderick comes way out of his net to play that one to Nathan Stanley. Stanley takes it up ice, giving it to Walsh. Walsh tried to slip it to House. Can Stanley get there? Stanley lifts the stick and muscles Hornbill off the puck. Mead helps him out, and now Witherall takes it up. Witherall back down around the boards. It's picked up by Josh House. Walsh to House. House, saucer pass to Witherall, and it gets off his stick, and Markel clears that one down the ice. Here's Mead, he has it down behind the net. Mead banked off the boards, sent up the middle. Sullivan gonna try to chase it down. Sun to Forestier. Forestier with the saucer pass to Hornbill. Now here's Stanley, up to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to dance past Blay. Here's Healy trying to chase it down. Off the boards, Baker. Just gets it poked by, and it's sent back into the zone. Miller's gonna chase. Miller taking it up ice. Miller with the pass ahead. Sullivan down around the boards. Kapur lost it down. Abbott gets it to Sullivan. Back to Abbott. Here's Alex Abbott trying to take it to the goal. Baker comes up the middle. Healy sends that one up ice, and it's Vahala. Takes it to the net, and Ethan Cole managing to strip the puck away from him. Here's Baker. Baker sends it back down to Gue. Thrown out in front, almost managed to surprise Broderick from behind the net. Here's Connor Healy. Healy dumping it down around the boards, and it's Sullivan trying to poke it by. Sullivan losing it. Blay is going to intercept. Blay, it's kept in out at the point by Masters. It finds its way to the net, but Kapur hangs on. Thrown on goal off the face-off, and it's gloved down once again by Kapur. There's Blackwood off the boards. Wood trying to clear. Oh, sorry, that's Wu. And now Blanchard tried to get it up. Korn blocks the puck. Here's Radovsky. Radovsky coming in to the backhand. Throws it to Koren, and for the second time this tournament, Davis Koren has got a hat trick. He is absolutely out on his own. His third goal this game, his sixth of this weekend. He has been playing some great hockey, I said, ever since Atlantics. He has come right out of his shell and is playing incredible. Here's New trying to get it ahead. Jamuse lost the puck. Now here's Healy with it down behind the net. So for the third period of play, since the Crashers are ahead by 5 goals, if a team is ahead by 5 or more goals, the clock will revert to running time. If subsequently the score becomes 3 goals or less, the clock will revert back to stop time and will not resume to running time unless a 5-goal differential is reached again. So it's going to be 15 straight minutes of hockey for this third period. So far this tournament, the Crease Crashers have allowed 8 goals in 4 games. And once again, I got to give credit to Blue Everest. They have really worked their butts off to get back into this game. And even though they're down 5-0, they're still trying to not let this Cojones team score any more goals. So we are underway for the third and final period of play. My name is Seth Hyde. Glad to have you joining us for this game. Here's Sullivan. Oh my goodness, what moves from Kellen Sullivan, and he almost finished off the highlight there. Beautiful play from him. Now here's Max McCarthy seeing a bit of a lineup change here. Connor Healy and McCarthy switching. Here's Forestier, takes it up, and that's going to be a penalty against the Crashers. So remember, the clock keeps moving. So it'll be 15 minutes straight of hockey, but Blue Everest looking to get one goal back here and maybe start a bit of a comeback. For Skew, trying to throw it on net. Vahala gets it. Vahala trying to get it out in front. Great moves from him. Passed it down the middle, and just getting there in time is Marcal. Back down, it's Vahala. Losing it, Miller. Trying to play it off the boards, and it goes up and hits the netting and goes over the glass. House wins the face-off to Clark. Here's Clark trying to get it away from Wu. Tried to get it out to Gu, but it rolled away from both of them. Down the ice it goes. Blay. He's going to chase it down. Has a look up ice. Gu tried to send it up to Wu, but it's lost to House. Now out to the blue line. It's Masters shooting it just wide of the net. Here's Walsh playing it down low to Josh House. House with it behind the net. House trying to take it to the goal now. Sun moving in. Walsh steps in for it. Here's Masters. Wu looking for it. Now Jack Clark up the middle. Kapur leaves it down low. It's Walsh who's going to intercept. Back down to Baker. Baker, pass up the middle. We're back to even strength. Sullivan comes out of the box. Now Stanley left to chase, and it's going to be an icing call. So another lineup change. Connor Healy back out with Sullivan and Abbott, as McCarthy comes off of that line. Here's Sullivan shooting it over the net. Healy out to Stanley. Back into the zone. Abbott trying to get it. Now here's Mead kicking the puck. Mead up the middle, turned over at center. Stanley trying to wing it off the boards. It goes there to Abbott. Abbott up to Sullivan. Sullivan coming in on net. Sullivan shoots just over. Now here's Carson Mead trying to get it down off the boards. Abbott couldn't get there. Now up the other way is New. New turned over to Healy. Now here's Healy Pass across, but Blanchard breaks that play off. Blanchard off the boards, and up ice comes Forestier. Now to Hornbull. Hornbull shoots just wide of the net. Now Blanchard. Lost to Cole. Ethan Cole off the boards. It's Gavin Miller. Miller playing that one down. Sullivan is going to chase. Now here's Blanchard. Now Sullivan's going to dump it back in. Korn trying to strip the puck away. Vahala gets it. Vahala losing it to Korn. Korn to Radovsky. Radovsky trying to take it to the goal. Out to McCarthy. McCarthy trying to dance his way to the net. Now here's Vahala. Vahala backhand pass across. And it just squeezes out of the zone. Baker drops it back. Now here's Korn looking for his fourth. It's McCarthy who shoots, saved in goal. Verskew pokes it up ice, and now Everest take it up the other way. Bringing it on net, slap shot saved by Broderick. Coming out in front and shooting. Korn blocks the shot, and looks like he got that right on his toe. And he's having a bit of trouble getting to the bench, and they managed to poke one into the net. It's Baker who's gonna put it in on the doorstep. Beautiful goal from him, and it is now 5-1 for Blue Everest, for the Cohones Creek Crashers. That was actually a really nice play to get that puck in front of the net, and Baker was right there and waiting, and he just manages to put it in. So the Crashers once again need one more goal in order to move up to the third seed spot. Here's Witherall. Oh, he almost got called offsides there. Here's House trying to take the puck back. Stanley dumping it into the zone. Marcow. Now here's Josh House, and he does it again. Josh House, his first of the tournament, his 4th point of this tournament, and now the Crease Crashers are back in 3rd place once again. Josh House, cool as a cucumber, makes it 6 for the Crashers. So it looks like Korn is okay. He's having a laugh down there on the bench. So looks like his foot is all healed up. That always hurts when you get it right on the toe of your skate. But luckily he will be okay. And Cohones' leading goal scorer will be back before the game ends. Here's Abbott trying to take it in on goal. And that's going to be another penalty against Blue Everest. It's a cross-checking call, and Blay is going to the penalty box here for 2 minutes. And the Crashers are on the power play once again in this one. Here's McCarthy trying to keep it in. It's Forestier. Sent across to Baker. Now Radovsky trying to take it up. Ethan Cole sends it ahead to McCarthy. Davies banks it off the boards. Hornbull trying to get it. Korn keeps it in. McCarthy to Radovsky. Radovsky across the top, shoots just over the net. Now off the boards, Cole is going to kick it in. Cole drops it over. Hornbull pressuring. McCarthy over to Radovsky. Radovsky to Cole. Cole, McCarthy. Radovsky fends on the shot. Rebound. Still trying to jam it in, but it's turned over, and now Forestier trying to take it up the other way. Korn trying to get the puck. Here's Hornbull with it. Hornbull to Radovsky. Radovsky trying to take it to the net. Losing it to Korn. Now here's Masters, who shoots. Shot saved in net. And Ryan Masters' dad, Glenn, is acting as the photographer here in the arena today. Taking a picture of all the fans, and I believe he even got a snap of us up here in the broadcast booth, I guess we could call it. Here's Josh House taking it to the goal. Turning around to Jack Clark, stepping in and shooting. Saved in net. Valhalla laying on the pressure. House bringing it back in. Shot tipped in front by Walsh, and it just gets away once again. Markow off the boards, 5 minutes left. Here's Jack Clark coming in and shooting just wide. He's had lots of opportunities in this one. Masters trying to get it to Walsh. Here's Clark. We're back to even strength. Clark up to Witherall. Witherall, House. House turning, shooting, and what a save in net by Kapoor. With 4:35 left now in the third, it's Baker trying to get it. House lost it to Baker. Valhalla on the right side. Baker in, shoots. Broderick with the stop. Here's Healy trying to take it up. Wu losing the puck. Stanley trying to get it. Now Abbott taking it up ice. Beautiful move by Alex Abbott. Abbott trying to take it in. Healy going to the net. He has it down low. Sullivan lost it on the boards. Q banked off the boards once again, and Miller is going to try to get it back from Wu. Wu with Gu in the middle. Wu still going with the puck, being pressured by Miller. Miller tried to kick it up ice and shot on Broderick. He makes the save. Now Sun shoots. Shot goes wide. Miller sent up ice to Kellen Sullivan. He got Healy in the middle. Sullivan going to the net. Oh, what a move. Sullivan, Corin, backdoor, Healy. It just rolled away. Sullivan keeps it back into the zone. Sullivan trying to kick it in, and now Q lost it on the boards to Healy. He plays it back down to Corin. Corin still going. Corin cutting across the top, trying to shovel it back down low. Now Corin gets it. Try to drop it back, but Guiu, toe drag shot just wide. Now here's Ethan Cole trying to poke it off the boards. Cole to McCarthy. McCarthy taking it up ice. Cole on the left. Cole back to McCarthy. Now Radovsky is going to have to chase it. Radovsky being pressured by Blanchard. It's Cole out to the point to Clark, and it gets away, and Blue Everest with a counterattack, but Clark shuts it down. Jamuse. Now Hornbull back to Jamuse to Forestier. Forestier shoots, blocked. Masters gets it out. Corn is going to have the chase. Knocked down by Masters. Banked off the boards by Radovsky. Now here's Corn. Corn taking it up ice. Corn looking for his fourth goal of this game. Playing it down around the boards. Now it's Max McCarthy. McCarthy. Oh, he just took down Jamuse in front of the net. Now here's Forestier with a golden opportunity here. Jack Clark trying to lose it on the boards. Clark up ice to House, and what a pass across. Matthew Radovsky shoots. Rebound to McCarthy. That's just goes over the net. Now here's Hornbull, 1:10 remaining. Sent up ice, Stanley trying to backhand it in. And now here's Hornbull. Hornbull, toe drag shot. It's saved, and Meade goes sprawling into the net. Hornbull cutting across the top. Witherall with it. Now House lost it. It's Meade. Over Walsh is going to intercept. Walsh gets it to Stanley. Stanley blows a tire. Now Vahala, what a save by Broderick. Witherall to House. Josh House coming in on net. Shoots, save. Poked free to Davies. Davies trying to get it. House fends Davies off the puck. And we have a penalty coming up here against Blue Everest. It's a cross-checking call. Going to the penalty boxes, Marcus Wu. And that's going to do it, folks. The Cojones Crease Crashers are going to finish this tournament in the 3rd seed spot. So they'll be playing at 8:15 tomorrow morning, which will be 9:45 Newfoundland time. So be sure to tune in to that one, folks. Great effort by Blue Everest. Their tournament comes to an end, but they fought their butts off in this game and in this tournament, and they almost managed to squeak in to the playoff round. So great tournament by Blue Everest. Hold your heads high. You guys will be back next year. Great game by Cojones. They take this one 6-1. My name's Seth Hyde. We will see you right back here tomorrow morning at 8:15.